welcome to my channel, Being You Now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today I'm doing a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Today I have been guided to work with I will be doing a Celtic cross, which I don't think, done for the month of December. And look, we are flying through December already, I feel like. So I have been guided to do that for today. And if this reading doesn't resonate, please head over to the videos tab. There might be another reading that is more suitable for your individual circumstance. And if you're new, I do Aries readings daily. I also do 1-minute reads, which is in the short section of my channel. And there's always something fun and fabulous happening in the communities tab. Come say g'day. Oh, and a lot of you have asked me, where is this communities tab? It's very simple. If you are subscribed, if you hit subscribe and the notification bell, you will not miss anything. Particularly, a number of you often miss out on the full moon rituals and ceremonies. And yeah, it breaks my heart that you find out about it too late or didn't know or couldn't find the link. It's in the communities tab, or you can always look at the description box or comment below if you can't find something. But the easiest and the most simple way, hit the notification bell and hit subscribe. It's completely free. That way you are in all things and you never miss out on anything. It's really that simple. Alrighty, let's see. It's like lots of cards want to come out. Just need 3 more cards. 2 more, please. 2 more. And we got the 2. It has been really interesting trying to get the lighting right, because it is very cloudy and I switched on the lights and it made the video even more wonky. Go figure. So I had to switch off the lights because couldn't see the cards at all. And then I tried, yeah, anyway, here we are. So let's see, what's your overall energy? Wow, I did not expect that. So your overall energy is the 8 of Swords. So this is you feeling stuck, feeling, I feel like the word that's coming up is immobile. So it's not even stuck, it's immobile. So what does immobile mean? Yeah, it is kind of stuck, but it's like no movement. Immobile is stationary. It's you can't go here or there. You're just staying put. That's the overall energy, which I don't like, because I'm an Aries and I'm like, no, I don't want that vibe. So your challenge, oh, of course, yeah, I mean, you can't make any of this stuff up. So your challenge is 2 of Wands. What is 2 of Wands? Look, he's holding the world. It's like you want to get out of this situation and be out in the world, literally be out in the world, doing the thing, being the thing, and exploring and doing it. Like 2 of Wands is an Aries card, so it's Aries energy, right? What is Aries known for? Not to stay still. Aries is always on the go. Aries is always doing things. Aries is action packed. So being in a situation where you're not doing what your natural tendency is, i.e., to do things, to be at places and all these things, that's not your normal vibe, and that's what you're desiring. So this is great in your challenge position, because it's like Aries does not like to be immobile. Aries likes to be out about, doing, being, experiencing the thing, which is life. So I mean, this is great. From here to yeah, to me this is great. So consciously, this is what you want. You want your happily ever after. I mean, 4 of Wands is my happily ever after card. This is beautiful. So consciously, you already know what you want, what you desire. 4 of Wands is completion. So maybe you are doing a certain project and you want to complete that. Or it could be completion in the, say you're looking for a job. You just want to get the job. That would be a completion, because then you don't have to go for any more interviews or apply for jobs. So that's kind of, you know, 4 of Wands is also moving into new home, getting married. It's a getting married card. So if you're feeling stuck, could be in a relationship or situationship where things are not moving. It's being stale and same for a long period of time, whether it's in a, you know, friend dynamic, or could be with a partner. If you're in a relationship where it's just like, yeah, you know, you're just doing the mundane things of day to day and ticking that along, but that's not filling you up at a deeper level. And that's why you're like, well, what else can I do? How can I spruce or, you know, spruce this up? How can I add some ba boom to this? That's kind of where you're going, because that's what you're desiring, a happily ever after for you and your loved ones. So at an unconscious level, you just, oh my goodness, this is like you want to walk away from this situation. Okay. Right. So if I look at it this way, somebody here, this may or may not be a story, okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest. We know the drill. This is not a personal reading. If you want a personal read, the link is in the description box. With this, when I look at it this way, you are sick and tired of being in this, I don't usually use this term, but spirit's like rolling it. You're just done. You're done, simply done in this Eight of Swords vibe. No longer want to be there. You don't want to be stuck. You want to see the world. You want to explore. You want to expand. And these are all major arcana, minor arcana. So this to me is saying that this is all detailed day-to-day stuff that's not vibing with you, and it's been happening for some of you for a while. I'm picking up 8 months, which is really random. Could be 8 months, could be 8 weeks, you know. That's still a long period of time to be in this situation. And now you're like, you know, what else is out there? Because you want an out. You want an out, and this is what you desire. So you are already at the departure lounge, whether you know it or not. So really, you're not really stuck. I think the only thing that could be holding you from moving forward, which is at the subconscious level or unconscious level, is the fact that this thing means too much to you. And you might have thought that this was your happily ever after, but it's not. So now you're like, no, I need my own happily ever after. But to do that, I need to let go. I literally need to let go and move, whether it's physically, emotionally. You need to cut some form of ties with this person, place, situation. I'll use the job example. If you are feeling stuck, bored, stagnant, immobile in your current job situation, your challenge position is Two of Wands, which is like, oh, I need to start looking for other jobs. Maybe there are better jobs there out there for me, which will make me more happy, more aligned to my goals, even my money, whatever the case may be, and better people. But to do that, you need to leave your current job. So I'm using the job example because it's gentle, subtle, and a lot of people can relate to it. So this is what that is showing me right now for you. In your recent past, we have the High Priestess. So you have already, intuitively, you already know. So the High Priestess, two things. Your intuition is already telling you what you need to do. You already know how to get out of this situation. Maybe you're just overthinking it. Maybe because this, say for example, I'll stick to the job example. You have been working for this company for 5 years. And you're like, oh, you know what? If I work for 2 more years, I'm going to be able to, you know, I don't know. Like in Australia, we have long service leave. So you might be saying, oh, but if I work for, say your company gives you long service leaves. Long service leave in Australia is 3 months of paid leave. So 12 weeks. Not all companies provide that, but yeah, most companies provide that depending on, you know, again, their policies. But let's just stick with this example, okay? So deep down, you're like, oh, but if I stick it out for 2 more years, then I'm going to be able to get 3 months of holiday paid. And I really want to go to, I don't know, Australia or Europe or wherever, right? Or I want to go and learn salsa in Spain. Let's go do that, everybody. So the High Priestess, intuitively, you know, you want to leave, but you're staying stuck because you're like, oh, but what about my I've worked so hard for so many years for this company, and if I just stick it out for 2 more years, can I really do it? So intuitively, you already know what you need to do and what the vibe is. But on the flip side, something is holding you back. So what's coming? I mean, you've got so many swords, like you've got the 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and now the 2 of Swords. This 2 of Swords in your future position is saying to me, you have options, but do you want to see those options? It's that clear, because deep down you already know what you need to do. The job situation example, go look for another job. Deep down you already know it. But then the free will, right? If you're like, oh, but no, it means too much to me to let go of those 3 months of paid holiday, then you'll be like, oh, no, okay, I'm going to stay stuck in this situation. That is free will. You've decided and made a conscious decision not to do anything about the situation and stay where you are because, I don't know, it's comfortable, it's known, it's familiar, It's yeah. Now if I go this way, let's go this way. So this way, deep down, if you were to trust your intuition, you already know what you need to do. However, you have chosen to remain in that position. Now you've got two twos. I mean, there's only one major arcana that has showed up in your reading so far. So this is all day-to-day stuff that you're dealing with. This is not, I'm not saying that I'm not downplaying it, but what I'm saying is these are day-to-day matters that are making you feel this way. Whether it's day-to-day interaction with your family, your loved ones, your relationship, whatever the case may be. With the two twos showing up, twos is also about planning and preparation. Twos is also about options. So I feel like you've got options. But maybe with the with your overall energy being the 8 of Swords, you are choosing not to see these options. Maybe something at the subconscious level is stopping or blocking you from seeing these options. Or maybe you're wondering whether it's your intuition or you're making stuff up. Because she's got a blindfold here, so that's the other thing. With the blindfold in the 2 of Swords, that could also mean that you might be getting intuitive downloads, but you might be second guessing it by like, am I making this up? Is this really my intuition? Is this really true? Or am I just, because I've been in this circuit for so long, maybe I'm just cooking it up. And it's quite a normal thing to ask, particularly when you are feeling so immobile. That's the first thing that came through in your read. So here you've got options. It's about whether or not you want to see those options. So it's about removing that blindfold. If I'm to be delivering this message like in Aries, like I always do, it's just being open and honest that, you know what, there are options. Are you choosing to see those options, or are you just going to hang out where you're hanging out and then be okay with where you're hanging out? Because that's ultimately this reading. But where you're hanging out right now is not giving you your happily ever after. And it's definitely not making you feel like you, because 8 of Swords, that's not really Aries energy. If you said 2 of Wands, yeah, that's more like an Aries. Always planning the next thing, preparing, seeing, looking, doing multiple things at the same time. That's an Aries. Staying stuck and not moving, that's not really the vibe, is it? Sword energy. Now, in your environment, there's something coming very, very quickly. So there's something happening very, very quickly. This is fast moving night. This is like a knight who's hot, who's ready. It's like ready to go, ready to go. It's almost like this Knight of Wands is coming to rescue you. So this could be another Aries, Leo, Sag. So take what resonates. Could be one of those signs. But this is what's happening. You are getting an offer that's coming in hot. Coming in hot, literally. Coming in hot towards you at a very fast pace. So basically, this is to me talking about the options. This is available to you should you desire and wish to move away. Because ultimately, you have options. Stay where you are or change. That's what this is. 2 of Swords in your future position. Other people see you as very, very generous and balanced at this point in time. They can't see that you are putting on such a good front that you could win the Oscars, literally. Because the 6 of Pentacles is like people around you see Aries as being very balanced, very, when I say balanced, they don't see you as someone who's stuck. They don't see you as someone who's having all these conversations within themselves about their own life and what they desire to do and how they're feeling. They can't see that. They just see these calm, collected Aries being Aries, doing the thing, this whole, yep, you're giving to others, but you're also opening yourself up to receiving. So there's just this beautiful dance. They see that. So that's how you're perceived by people around you and your circle. That, okay, everything with Aries seems fine. They seem fine. They seem to be doing what Aries does. And everything seems honky-dory. That's the vibe. That's what they're seeing. I mean, I do not make this stuff up. Give me Oh, in comments, tell me where you would love to travel. Because we've got the Six of Swords. I feel like somebody here wants to travel or go somewhere different. With the World card and the Six of... There's a move. You are desiring a move, a physical move. Or some form of travel or excitement. That's what I'm picking up. Because, look, he's holding the World card. And look, your hopes and fears is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune in your hopes and fears is saying, look, it's like, to me, there is all this world energy. There is something to do with, it could also be you spiritually. You want to do something big, you know, maybe people around you, maybe the Eight of Swords is that people don't know the spiritual side of Aries. I know, I was in the spiritual closet for a very long period of time. You know, a very, very long period of time, because being a qualified accountant and doing spiritual work just doesn't, you know, it's like, what? You're telling me you believe in spirit, intuition, all that? We you know, accountants talk numbers, evidence. The receipt is there or it's not there, you know, that kind of thing. So this could also be a spiritual journey and growth. But with the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Wands, this to me is also saying you want to experience more of the world, maybe different cultures, maybe different ways of thinking, maybe that's what makes you feel immobile, that your way of thinking and seeing and experiencing life has grown and evolved to the belief systems that you grew up with. That is also very, very possible. And here you want to be more open to allow multiple points of view and ways of thinking, because that's what your happily ever after is, because it's about that balance within yourself. But this Wheel of Fortune to me is saying in your hopes and fears that the Wheel of Fortune can go backwards, because hey, backwards would still be meaning staying stuck in the Eight of Swords. Then that basically, it's almost like this reading becomes null and void. Not in null and void in the sense that nothing changes. Nothing changes, because that's also an outcome. That's what this Wheel of Fortune in hopes and fears is saying. But the alternative is that it actually changes and shifts and gives you what you want, which is this, your happily ever after. Moving to your happily ever after, whatever that happily ever after is for you, whether it's in money, whether it's in career, whether it's in business. But this is you having your happily ever after in whichever way, shape you desire. So that is available to you. So the $1 million question right now, Aries, is what are you going to do? Are you going to go to calmer shores, or are you going to stay where you are? Because I mean, the Two of Swords tells me clearly you've got a choice, and only you can make that. Here, you've got the power. This is all about claiming your personal power about what is right for you. That's what this whole reading is about. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to keep the wheel where it is, or are you going to move it in the direction of your happily ever after? It's really, this reading is really about that. It's really about that. Do you desire this enough to conquer your fears and keep moving forward towards your dreams, goals, and desires? That's what this reading is about. Do you want it enough? Do you want it enough? And only you can answer that. I can tell you what the energies are. I can't answer that. Okay, so what's the outcome? Oh my goodness. Seriously? Tell me in comments the place that you like to go for sunshine. What's the one place in the world, could be even your backyard, whatever it might be, in summer that you just love, you know, just love to catch the rays? Look at your outcome. Sun. The Sun card is all about birthing. It's about start. It's about fresh. It's about beginnings. You have this available to you. I mean, this is a beautiful read. From no major arcanas to major arcanas popping up in your outcome and in your hopes. That is beautiful. Like this here, somebody's definitely getting married. I know not all my Aries want love, romance, but that is available to you. You walk away from this situation you're in. Say, for example, you're not married right now and you're hoping to get married, and You know that your current relationship, situationship is not going to lend to that. Well, that's available to you, but you need to leave something behind. Only you know what you need to leave behind. Same thing with the job, with the Wheel of Fortune. This is prosperity, abundance, recognition, fame. Fame is available to you, fame and success. Sun card and the Wheel of Fortune, this is success. Where are you desiring success? Is it a peaceful home life? Is it your own home? If you're buying a house, this is highly, highly potent. And like if you're moving houses, this is such a positive read. If you're moving houses, getting married, or changing relationship, this is like leaving the old behind, and whatever you're going to, what you're walking towards is, or walking into, is warmth, happiness, joy. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? This is beautiful. I'm loving this for you and for me, because I'm an Aries. And we have Leo showing up quite strongly. We also have a lot of sword energy, so could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and could be a water sign. I'm picking up Pisces or Cancer with the High Priestess, so you take what resonates for you. Okay, so I'm going to close your reading with the manifestation cards. So what is my Aries manifesting right now? And what are you claiming in this reading? Is it the Sun card, the Wheel of Fortune? And thank you to everyone that has been supporting my channel. Thank you for all your emails about number of you being unsubscribed. I'm so sorry. I can't unsubscribe you. I can't say that enough in my reads. It's something to do with the algorithms and the changes that YouTube makes. I can't unsubscribe you. I can only block people, and I only block people that disrespect me and my channel. So those are the only people that get blocked. And once you get blocked, you can't see my content. So if you can see my content, you are not blocked, and I don't unsubscribe you. So I do apologize. Please resubscribe and hit the notification bell. And for those that said that you don't seem to be getting notifications, make sure that you are subscribed and hit the notification bell. And sometimes it helps to reset it, just like you have to shut down your computer. Sometimes it just helps to unsubscribe, resubscribe. Second part is very important, and hit the notification bell. All right. So let's get you some manifestation messages. Quite a few want to come out. I don't think I've used this for a bit. I have the power to change how I earn my income. Amen. You do. You always have options and choices available to you. I have a partner who is happy to listen to me. Oh, yes. Communication, very important. All the money I want is obtainable for me. Amen. 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 I am comfortable spending money on myself. I think this is a lesson that all Aries need to learn. I know for myself, for years and years and years, I had no qualms spending money on my family, buying gifts, giving to friends and all the things. But when it came to myself, it was just a different story. Some things we just learn the hard way, don't we? So Aries, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. If you don't show up, I don't show up. It's really that simple. If you enjoyed this and want to see more of these reads, every day the readings are different. I use and bring lots of cool, funky, exciting, fun stuff on the channel because, hey, I'm in Aries. I need that for myself as well. But thank you. Thank you for being here. It's truly such an honor and a joy to read for you. You guys truly have helped me more than you would ever know. So thank you. And remember the power that is you by being you now. And I will see you next time.